So, you want to animate, but you can't wrap your head around the animation tools provided. Well, in this video, we'll be going over the animation tools and how to use them to create your own characters, starting right now. So, welcome to my first ever how to... Technically it's not animating because we're only making one frame. But it still counts, if you know what I mean. Yeah. If you want the same animation program that I do, I use Blender. It's a free and safe to use. It's available in the Microsoft Store, but if you want the link to the latest version that I have, there'll be a link to that in the description. And yeah, but warning before you get, it's a very complicated animation program. You can do 3D, 2D, and even video edit your own videos. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, I'm going to introduce the different tools and basically the mechanics of it. So yeah, we have the draw tool. Yeah. And also one more thing. If you press Control Z, it'll undo anything you do. But if you do it twice. So yeah. If you're starting in animation, I suggest not using this. Yeah. Instead I recommend these pre-made shapes. So yeah. You also have the straight line. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you press enter, it will stay. It will go stick there. We also have the curve. These yellow dots move the points, and these blue dots move the curves. Yeah. We also have the, what is this called? Bendy line thing. Yeah. We also have squares and circles. Yeah. There's also the erase tool. And yeah. Yeah, so basically I'm going to use these tools to create a character. This video will also introduce how to increase your drawing skills as well. So yeah, you see these things over here. These are the layers. These will be very useful for creating characters. Yeah. You can also add layers and also subtract layers. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually I'm going to reduce the radius. If you reduce the radius, it makes the line thinner. So yeah, I'm basically going to just make a line here, and then we place 3 circles. This circle is the head. This circle is going to be the body. And this circle is going to be like the hips or something. How about I get it closer? Yeah. And get rid of this bottom line that we don't need. Okay. Yes. And then we basically draw a line to make this thicker or fill it or something. Yeah. And now we make the neck. You know what? That's a bit too far apart. Hold on. I'm just going to get this, yeah. The neck seemed a bit too long, so I moved the head a bit closer. So yeah. Then you make the neck. Yeah. Yeah. So for this character, I'm going to basically make like a wolf-like character. So yeah. Next, you draw this curvy line. Wait. You make this curvy line. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. I'm basically going to hold on one sec. Okay. Basically finish up this. These are some thick legs right here. Those are big legs. Very big legs. Yeah, and now we're on to the foot. Or the bottom paw. Or whatever. Yeah. Basically make this. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this would be a good moment to introduce another tool known as the cutter. If there's like a piece of line, like a line that's out, you can basically just do this and cut it. Note, sometime, like, here, I'm going to give an example. Like, if you have a line intertwined with another line, you can basically do this. If it doesn't, well, if it doesn't touch this line, yeah. So basically, you can use this. This is actually a very useful tool. So yeah. Meanwhile, back at the creating the character. Yeah. Now we're basically almost done with the right leg. So there we go. That's a very big leg. You know what? How about I change it? I'll change it later. I just don't feel like this is like a very big leg. And something also seems off. Hold on. There we go. So yeah. And also there's in Blender there's also these different time modes. There's draw and edit. Edit can actually have you move lines and rotate them, which is very useful. But I'm not going to go through this part. I'm basically going to go through the draw, so you won't have to focus that much. So yeah, now working on the next leg. So basically, we're going to try do what we did last time. Basically, make the line, make the circle. Sorry, it's a bit confusing, and I apologize if the audio seems a bit bad. Basically, this is one of my first videos. Why do I say so yeah a lot? Nice. I'm going to try and use that. So yeah, the edit mode can be just as useful, but I don't actually use it as often. I just erase the line and do it over again. But the edit mode actually is very useful. Yeah. So yeah. Claws. And now here we are. Yeah. Now we are going to go on to the arms. So yeah. With this, you make a line through the chest. Yeah. And then let's see if I'm going to try and make a shoulder along with another shoulder. Nice. And then we continue the bone structure along. Okay, now we're going to do the hand/paw. Yeah. Here's the thing. You can either use a circle or a square. Heck, but if you're using an open hand or with at least one finger, you need to use this. But if your hand is closed and like a fist shape, you need to use the square. I'm going to make an open hand in this hand. Yeah. And basically do this. Hold on. Also, if you're making arms, make the bicep, I think this is what this is called, a bit bigger than whatever this is. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. And when you're creating this part, to make it look a bit more possibly realistic, or actually have fur, give it a little floof on the elbows, like 2 or 3 hair things. Yeah, we have the arm. It looks a little weird to me. So yeah, I'm going to make 2 fingers closed and 2 fingers open. See? No wait. Actually, what if there's only 4 fingers? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make this with 4 fingers. Because, as you've seen at the beginning of this video and my intro, a Kyrio has 4 fingers, not 5 fingers. I'm going to cut it. Yeah. Now I'm going to make the thumb. Yeah. The thumb is a bit different than the other fingers. Yeah. It's also important to cut off the circle part from your fingers. Yeah. And some of this. Yeah. It's important not... Yeah. You'll need at least some of this. Like, to make it look like a hand. And now I'm going to do the what is this? The the paw, the thing on the paw that makes it look like a paw thing. Yeah, I'm trying my best to do a tutorial. As you can tell, it's my first. Ooh. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm boring you. I think we want it to look like the nose a bit. So, yeah. Yes, exactly like that. Except, I think we want to connect this to the shoulder. So yeah, I'm going to see how much this will get rid of. Oh, that's good. That's good. Line it up with the shoulder. The legs just look like bare legs. So yeah, and we basically do the same thing to the other arm. You know what? Since it's basically going to be the same thing as the other arm, I'm just going to fast forward it because I don't want the video to be too long and bore you. So here we are with the left arm, and I made the legs skinnier. They still kind of look out of place, and also I kind of accidentally took this chunk out and this chunk out. But anyways, time for the tail. You kind of want to make tail just right over the butt crack because that's the perfect placement for it. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you know what? We'll use cutter tool. I'm gonna redo that. Yeah, that seems a bit more correct. And I'm gonna try and make some white on the tail to make it look slightly. I'm gonna make it look a bit more floofy. Like I'm gonna make. It's not gonna be white. It's just gonna be a light gray. And yeah, I'm basically going to make waves. Make it look more like a fox or a husky instead of a wolf. But I don't care. I kind of like it a bit. Looks a bit weird, but okay. So yeah, now on for the head. Yeah, now basically use these curves. I'm just going, for the first time, I'm going to make a point straightforward. It's the first time in a long time that I make it the face straightforward. Then, once you got that done, you make this. I want to keep it right there. Okay. Does this work? There we go. Yeah, next is the eyes. Draw eye like that. Draw eye. Basically, you want to look a bit triangle shaped. You want to make it look like it's blinking a bit. I know it should possibly make it look open-eyed. That's possibly what you guys want, but I kind of have a plan. So this is to bring out more emotion with this, or make it a little bit more anime. It look a bit more anime or something. Like, you know how in animes usually when some kind of cute blink or something happens. Yeah. Now on to the other eye. So we're basically just mirroring this eye. Yeah, now let's possibly draw a mouth. Let's see. Yeah, and then I'm gonna just use the cutter to get rid of this. Okay. I feel like I'm doing something slightly wrong. Oh, yeah, teeth, right, teeth. Yeah. This is very, very weird. Yeah. Now you see why I always make it look like on the side. Because, as you can tell, I'm not really that good with it. Like, make it look straightforward. So. Oh wait, I forgot to do the nose. That's why it looks so weird. Okay. That explains so much. No wait, I possibly might need that. There we go. Yeah, you might want to keep these lines a bit connected. Yeah. Looks like a cat nose right now, but if you add some more lines, like... Yes, yes, that looks better. Okay. Just looks a bit weird to me. Now, I'm basically going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of that. And this. But definitely not do that. Like something like a big... Like, that's what's supposed to happen. Don't know what... There we go. Don't know what just happened. Yes. There we go. I'm trying to make it look as symmetrical as possible, but I can't make it perfect. Hold on, I want to just move that bit. There we go. There we go. Sorry I skipped a bit. It's just that the video's getting a bit long. So I don't want to bore you guys. So yeah. Now I'm going to make the ears. Use this. Does that look good? Let's see. Oh yeah, for this part of the ears, I think this line might be best. I haven't used this line at all. This whole thing. Yes, that's exactly. The ears look a bit whack, so there we go. Also, might want to do this. Yeah. And there we go. There's the ear. Hold on. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the other ear off camera because I don't want to. So yeah, I kind of did some other stuff, and I made the eyebrows as well, and yeah. And now all that's left is the coloring stage. So basically, on this, you can do whatever you want, and I'm going to introduce the only tool I haven't discussed, the fill tool. Yeah, the fill tool is the only thing that you can, like, it's the best thing for coloring. Yeah, but this one, it also it does makes, you know, when you make like a shape, it fills the whole shape, which is good. But one problem, if you have a shape inside and then you fill it, the shape gets destroyed. But if you have lines dividing it in half, then it'll protect it. Yeah. Use the coloring on, I suggest using coloring on the other layer. So yeah, I'm basically going to color. I don't have no way of fast forwarding, so I'm basically just going to do it off screen. And yeah, I'll show you once I'm done. You know what? Instead, I'm basically just going to do it on this because it might be because it might be easier. But still, I'm going to color it, and I'll show you when it's done. So yeah, I finished coloring, and I made like a strawberry-like character. Yeah. Looks a bit weird, but it still looks okay. Also, you might want to outline it to make it look a bit better, to bring it out a bit, but you don't have to do that. So yeah. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, like, and hit the bell if you want to see more tutorials. This video's in a playlist, and there'll be a link to it down in the description. So yeah, I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye.